Your job as a leader to create a safe environment and with confidence, address the team. And by the way, confidence does not mean you have to know everything. So immediate action. Number one, it's never been more important for you to step up as a leader and have a meeting with your team, or meetings, continuous meetings, to create a leader's responsibility to create a safe environment. And in the midst of very, if you will, unsafe territory, your job as a leader to create a safe environment and with confidence, address the team. And by the way, confidence does not mean you have to know everything. It's the opposite in this time. What I mean by that is, I think the teams and the leadership and the companies, just to call a spade, there are going to be many businesses that go bankrupt now. Many, right? And I think the teams, especially those with big overheads, I mean, I've got 100 team members to pay, and I've got $500,000 worth of rent to pay every single year. So, but the teams that have the upfront, congruent, open conversations about where they're at and cash flow and things like that are going to win, because every problem can be solved as long as there's communication. So first of all, you don't have to have every single answer, but definitely get on board with having those upfront conversations with your teams as soon as possible. Okay? Those of you that shy away from it, and if you will, don't want to bring it to the fore because you just want to be positive about that, there's a difference between being positive and also planning, not panicking. Because people, more fear develops often. There's a saying, it says, whatever, I would write this down, whatever isn't verbalized is dramatized. Please write that down. Whatever isn't verbalized is dramatized. So if you do not verbalize things with your team right now, it will be dramatized in their head, and more fear is created. It's the opposite of what you think. Next, your personal mindset. Work on your mindset, making sure you're in the right environment. It's never been more important to be the supportive coaching groups that you need, whatever that's right for you. It's never been more important to be around people who have got abundant mindsets. Never been more important. And number three, plan, not panic. You should absolutely be planning. You should absolutely be planning. I've seen some threads where it's like, no, business as usual. No, it's not business as usual. I want to be clear. There's no comparison to this and 2008. The stock market, by the way, this is different thing altogether. 2008, financial crisis, caused by poor economic times. This is different. Those of you in first world countries, our banks have probably never had as much money as they've got right now. It's different. They've just flooded the United Kingdom with $300 billion. Like there's grants going up for $25,000, $10,000. No one even has to pay it back. So we live in blessed times from that perspective, but we are certainly not business as usual. And I've seen a few things like, no, business is not usual. It is definitely different times, which means you have to pivot appropriately. You have to pivot appropriately. And will things get back to normal? Of course, things will get back to normal. Oh my word, for some people on this call, you're gonna go into. By the way, we had close to a record week last week. This week we've dropped quite a bit of today, but we started the week off. We started the week off with the same amount of people in the diary as last week. 4 weeks from now, we're measuring that statistic. And we continue measuring that statistic. I think we're probably at about 30-40% 4 weeks from now across 3,000 visits, right? Still in the diary. So we are measuring and monitoring, and we are planning. I'm getting updates on our future visit stat, which is something I want to introduce you to all right now. Please write that down. Future visit stat. It's probably never going to be more important as it is right now. I am getting updates on our future visit stats twice a day. Guys, if you liked my video and you like some of the content of that and it found it helpful for you to grow your practice, then you're going to want to check out my book. Listen, everything that I use to grow a business with 8 practices that turns over close to $7 million every single year. We have over 100 team members.
my business is, I'm completely non-operational in my business now because I've been able to have the systems, the marketing systems more specifically, to bring tons of new patients in the front door. And we do it every single year. Last year alone, we generated over 10,000 new patients, and I've written the exact strategy in here. If you want to grab a free book, go ahead and do that. We pay for the book, you just pay for the shipping, and we'll send it across to you within a matter of days. Every single thing I've ever done to grow my business, my practices, is exactly in here. I give you step by step. I give you scripts. I give you exactly, bro. I give you everything you need. So click on the link, download the book as quickly as possible. We'll send it across to you. All you do is pay for the shipping. Hope it's helpful.